Hey, it's Mr. Hockaday. Just wanted to make a quick video to go over the audition process. I've got a handful of questions. I'm going to try my best to preemptively answer some of them. Probably won't get to all of them. So, first and foremost is when you go to our speech and debate Canvas page, you have some options. I would review the debate audition or the speech audition. Okay, review them both and then make a decision on which one you want to do. Keep in mind, you do not have to stay within that one if you make the team. Let's say you audition for debate, but then decide you want to do speech events or vice versa. We are allowing that flexibility, no problem. So you want to click into these documents first, the overview and rubric documents that I made for each audition. The debate document goes over in detail exactly what you need to do with a guided checklist. Okay, you just have to read. If you have questions, let me know. Keep in mind that for both speech and debate auditions, your written materials are due the day before at 8 a.m. This is going to allow Mr. Okel and I to make sure that the tryouts or the auditions go smooth and organized. We're going to take everyone that submitted their written materials by that deadline, put it in the spreadsheet, and then let people know what time they should estimate that they should be available to do their in-person performance audition on Tuesday in the third floor of the STEM building, classrooms 301, 302, possibly 303 if we need the extra space. So as you get to the checklist, you can see you'll confirm if you want to do debate. You'll fill out the Google form that I have linked. You have a lot of options in terms of topics to choose from. You can choose if you want to argue for or against. The research materials you use should be recent. I recommend some databases that you can use in order to facilitate your research to get valid sources. I'll make a separate video on how to access those databases shortly. Most importantly, your cards are what you're submitting on Canvas the day before your performance or your audition. I link a video that's 2-3 minutes that shows you exactly how to cut a card. Essentially, all you're doing is copying and pasting your research with the source, a little bit of info about the author onto a doc, and then you're going to basically highlight or make the font bigger for the sections of the research that you are using in your opening statement. Your opening statement, mind you, is only 90 seconds, so get right to the point. Try to utilize ethos, logos, pathos. If you don't know what that is, boom, I put a video in there that explains exactly what it is. Check out the website, National Speech and Debate Association, for extra links and support. Link there as well. Bingo. And you also have the criteria of exactly how you're going to get scored or evaluated. Quick note on values. An ethical value is essentially a bullet point for your overall argument. So let's say I wanted to argue that chocolate ice cream is the best. My first value might be its popularity. My second value might be its versatility. If chocolate ice cream is so great, isn't it so versatile that you also have chocolate as a component of so many other ice creams? Yes, obviously so. So that would be an example of using multiple values to prove the same overall argument that chocolate ice cream is the best. You've got other pieces here for your rubric. I'm going to trust that you can read it. I'll be filling this out on the spot as you do your audition, as well as trying to provide you with some written feedback and critique that day. So that's the debate audition. In terms of the speech audition, you have a ton of options as well. You can see that you have a dramatic interpretation option, full description, only 2 minutes max for all of these speech auditions. We give some suggestions that you could do underneath each category. Once again, if you don't want to choose any of those, you could submit an original script or learn something new. It's completely up to you. I also link additional samples here if you want to do additional dramatic interpretation scripts. Same for humorous interpretation. We give you some suggestions. We do informative speeches with some suggestions. We do original oratory or persuasive speeches with, you guessed it, 5 suggestions. So you only have to pick one, all right? Whatever you decide to do, your written materials have to be submitted by Monday, October 13th, 8 a.m. If your performance or your writing is longer than 2 minutes, that's fine. Your writing can be longer than 2 minutes, but you're only performing for 2 minutes max. That way we can get all the auditions in, okay? And you also have the rubrics down here for the interpretation events and for the informative and original speech events. So those are the auditions. Very important, last but not least, I've gotten quite a few signups already, but still a handful that need to trickle in. Use this Google form, open it in a separate tab, and let us know what audition you would like to do. Very simple, straightforward. Once you fill out this Google form, let me know if you're doing speech or debate. Within 24 hours, you will see the debate audition submission post or the assignment populate on your Canvas page, or you'll see the speech audition submission populate on your Canvas page. Very important that you do the Google form for the audition. Otherwise, I don't know which audition you want to do, and I'm assuming that you just went to the interest meeting, you checked it out, you liked it, but you don't want to audition. So please check that out. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for an additional video for those of you doing debate on how to access the databases. Peace.